Hello everyone, my name is Zeba and I'm the homeroom facilitator for grade 3. I believe that wellness is an essential part of our everyday life. Learners usually begin their day with mindfulness, but I believe that during lessons or classroom transition time, learners tend to lose their focus, get bored or get distracted. This gives us an opportunity to focus on their mental and their physical well-being. Engaging in activities like brain breaks and dance and freeze games not only helps them stretch, move, have fun, but also helps them regain their attention and begin their work with enthusiasm and more confidence.
In grade 1, we believe that well-being is not only about ourselves, but also about the environment around us. As part of our environmental well-being, we have placed a peace lily plant in our classroom. Every day, our learners sprinkle kindness by pouring water and taking care of it. They observe how the plants grow, and this simple act helps them understand, just like us, plants need care, love, and empathy.
Emotional well-being in my class through a very interesting activity, the gratitude jar. So we began this journey by reading a story, My Thankful Book by Todd Parr, where the learners explored and discovered what gratitude means to them. Taking this learning further, we made a gratitude jar wherein the learners shared their feelings, what they are grateful for, and pasted it and posted it in the jar. Over time, this has become a safe space for the learners to pause, reflect, and recognize the positives around. It has made a huge impact on the classroom environment, on their emotional well-being.
So the pillar that I chose was the emotional pillar, and I chose Fix-It cards as an activity where I sat them down. They were all in a circle, and they had the opportunity to express and articulate how would they fix situations and how did they fix situations, what are the kind of arguments that they faced with each other, and how did they behave in those situations. So each one of them got an opportunity to speak, to vent, to make sure that they sort it out with each other. So I think it was a very engaging activity in terms of fixing their arguments and fixing their prior conflicts. And I think it gave them the opportunity to speak up and to make sure that their emotions are well sorted. So thank you.
So with grade 9 specifically, as everybody knows, there is a lot of external pressure with regards to subjects and the course deliverables. Often learners find themselves a little conflicted with what they're feeling emotionally. So to ground them emotionally and to make sure that emotional well-being is kept in check, there are a couple of micro practices that we have been following. The first one is gratitude journaling, where they have been sitting and jotting down their experiences about their feelings, about what they're feeling and why they're feeling that. So it essentially, gives them that much needed pause to meet themselves. And the other one is that we are trying to, put words into feelings. They're able to explain what they're feeling a little better. So these are two micro practices that we have been following, and in future, we'll try and include more. Thank you.
Strong learning begins with strong mental wellness, especially amongst teenagers. Therefore, in the middle school, I tried to few micro practices that helps learners to make sure that their mental well-being is perfect. In the morning, I begin with a quick mental health check-in through certain prompts, asking myself and the learners, how are we feeling today? That actually sets the tone of the day and creates a sense of care and sympathy and awareness.
We start our day with a affirmation time, which is called the mirror affirmation. It is a moment where we take a pause, look at ourselves in the mirror, reflect on what we are inside. These affirmations help the learners realize what unique learners, how caring friends they are, and what kind of individual they want to be.
I am an empathetic individual and I am a responsible citizen.
These affirmations are not just words. When learners repeat these affirmations every day, they believe in themselves. They realize that what they are inside truly shape how they express themselves outside. Thank you.